Think the 2024 election will certainly be well known for racism and all kinds of um, prejudices. We have the prejudice of Vance's wife. No one, I guess, knew that Vance's wife was mixed. She is part Asian, and I'm not exactly sure what her makeup is or whether she was born in the United States, but the Republicans have loudly come out and said they do not like it that Vance's wife is not white, and they are unhappy with him as a vice presidential pick. We have the sexism, where the vice president and others say of the Republican Party say that a woman should stay with her husband, uh, even if he is beating her up. They say that she should carry a baby to term and pay for it herself, even if she was raped or if the baby has a health problem that is going to be very costly and will cause the baby to lose his life very early during his life and will interfere with her ever working. They say a woman is not fit to be president. That's coming from the Republicans, where they are only putting in white men for president and vice president, and not just because he picked Vance, but because all of the non-whites were basically fake alternatives to Vance. They never had a chance. Tim Scott never had a chance to make the real list to become a possible vice president for Trump. Then we have the ageism, which is so rampant that everybody is jumping on President Biden because he is old. He was old when they chose him in the first place, and he's been aging, of course, like we all are, and now he's still old, and they are jumping on him like crazy as if he is infecting everybody with some sort of crazy illness. Ageism is not a good look for any party. We need all people who are qualified, have the knowledge and ability to be able to work if they want to do so. The Democrats knew Joe Biden when they chose him to be president in 2020, and he is still the same person. And I think turning on somebody because of their age is highly, highly disgusting, especially when the opponent is the same age. They are both old. They were both aging, and they both have mental problems. They are a little different. Trump is more manic, and he confabulates. He makes up words. He makes up stories. He doesn't understand his legal cases. He doesn't understand the law. He doesn't believe in the law. He doesn't believe in the Constitution. He doesn't believe in our system of government. And then President Biden, who has times when he has to stop, think, and can mix up words. Well, I can attest that that is not age related. I once had to introduce some people that I knew very well at a party, and when I got to say their names, I drew a blank, and I knew these people very well. So I know even as young people, we forget the names or we mix up the names of people, and that does not mean that you are so old that you cannot do a job. Here is RFK, Robert Kennedy Jr., saying he is prejudiced against the disabled.
That are going to impair him. And, what I think we all need to worry about is the scenario where he gets the wake-up call at 3 o'clock in the morning and has to be pushed down the corridor and make that decision. within 6 minutes, that's going to affect all of humanity. And, we deserve and we need, we're the most powerful country in the world. We need a president who's on his feet 24 hours.
A president doesn't have to be on his feet. Roosevelt used a wheelchair, and he was so embarrassed by the fact that he needed a wheelchair, he would be propped up at a podium, and they would hide the wheelchair. So a lot of that was back before, of course, we had the videos like we have now. But back then, we would have seen the wheelchair for Roosevelt. But today, you can see everything about every person. And, being against people who are in wheelchairs, who have leg issues, who have mobility issues is not right. We have a lot of people who went through military service, who came back with head wounds. A lot of the people coming back with injuries today because of the newer weapons are coming back with hearing problems, vibratory problems because of the types of weapons that they are using. And so they do have brain issues, they do have slower thinking, and they do have problems with their legs, their arms, their backs, all kinds of things. But we should not discriminate on all of these issues. Find the person who's doing a job that is good, which is what Biden is doing. And if you pick Trump, you are going to lose your job. You are going to find that women are facing much more discrimination because of Vance and Trump. And it's just not what we want for president. So what do you think? Like and subscribe. Bye.